Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Chantal. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Carolina. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Very good, and you?
Yeah, we're fine. Thank you. We're having a lovely day here in London, very similar to Spain. So always nice.
The weather in Spain is very nice today, but that's the usual.
Yeah.
So, to start off, I would like you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. So my name is Carolina. I'm originally from Barcelona. I did study tourism, and but then end up opening a magazine of natural therapies in Girona. And I was editor and producer. So after that, I moved to England, to London, and been working in communication and events, and a part of professionally. So I got a couple. So I got 3 kids, 4 years old, and then I got twins of 22 months. Now was it right? 22 months, and I think that it is. So before to meet AtelTrainer, so I don't have any religion background. So I do respect all types of beliefs, but to consider myself like.
And so I'm sure that if whoever is watching this interview has browsed a little bit around AtelTrainer's YouTube channel or his website, they must have seen you since you've conducted some interviews already. And can you tell us how you got to know AtelTrainer?
Yes, in my case, I didn't profess the website, so I was like one member of my family has an illness, and I was like trying to help, like looking for the right treatment and the right doctor. So then I rang Carol, which is the girl who did the magazine with me in Spain, and did say, do you mind, Carol, if I used a press pass to try to get one of these contacts, for help, like my family member? She say, yes, of course,
right?
you can. Yeah, it was a doctor on in a hospital in Barcelona. So she says, of course, you're very welcome to use it in the way you want. But it comes to my mind, why did you don't contact Alain? It keeps coming to my mind. I think you should contact him, And I was just like, Carol, who is Alain? Like, is this a doctor? I was a bit lost at the beginning. She say, is someone I've been. She has a retreat in Valencia. So and I've been with him this summer. And literally, she said, it's like how to be with Merlin, the wizard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it's pronounced like that. And he might help you in somehow. So if it was another person who told me that, I probably never contacted or nothing. So, but there's some people in life that you really trust or believe, and Carol is one of those. Like, he worked many years with natural therapies. She really makes a difference of who is someone who is in the fake spirituality, or like someone who really does a job, like works, So I had no doubt to say, if Carol says I'm gonna call him. So I didn't even browse the website. So she passed me the contact. I sent an audio, because she said send him an audio. He lives isolated on the mountain, and he might doesn't answer. So right. So I remember perfectly. I sent an audio. Hi, Alain. Well, in Spanish. Hi, Alain. I really don't know why I'm contacting you, but. So I explained about the illness of my family member, and he automatically rang me back. So, and the first contact I have with him, he did tell me very, very personal things, like I didn't explain to him, and I wasn't possible. Like Carol knew, like where the illness of this person come from, what he was having, and also like all sorts of things. Like you say, if someone told you like you have a green bear when you were a baby,
Yeah.
It's something like it's only for you, it's not for someone else. So I was like, in shock, after that first contact with him. And then he asked me at the end of the call, do you mind if I do something to you? did you give me permission? And I say, yeah, of course. To be honest, I don't even ask like what he wanted to do because of, you know, I don't believe in, you know, like I say, fine. So after that, the call, I browsed the channel, I checked his website, and I found it very interesting. So, and I decided to buy the books, you know. Well, he actually recommended me you need to prepare. That would be good if you read the author, the notes. So I decided to read the notes. I get the books, and things started to change in me.
Yeah, can you tell us what kinds of things changed or what happened?
I don't have so many that it's difficult to to list on an interview, but
just some of them, or whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, for a start, one thing, I had a very quick change on my priorities in life. You know, like what was important, and I remember one. There's a different one, which I'm gonna mention now. Like, is one day I went out of my house, and I remind you, like, I live in London. I don't live in the field, you know. Like, yeah, there is some land, and there is some birds, like crows.
Yeah, like, crows.
Yeah, crows. The cuervos.
The blackbirds. Yeah, crows.
Yeah, the blackbirds. We got lots of those, but you know. So, but one day after that, do this thing that he wanted to do to me, which he didn't mention what it was. So I went out, and I also like listen to lots of birds, you know. And I thought I used to be like quite rational, like mine, you know, nobody like, and I was like, oh my god, why there's so many birds? So probably there is an immigration of something. So I went to Google to check if something had happened in my area, you know, like there is some bird immigration or something, and it was almost like disturbing, you know, first time. And that was a bit shocking. So I checked with Carol. So did that happened to you, Carol? And she said, yeah, this something similar happened to me. And then I did ask to Alain. He said, that's normal. That's the birds, they always been there. It's because you have too much noise on your mind that you were not able to listen to them. So when you are silent in your mind, so then you can see what's going on. That probably was the most shocking to me to start, no? Because, you know, like everyone else probably, I got always the crazy monkey. I go like cha with the chat on here, and I was able to
clear your head,
silence, and hear what was outside. Yeah.
And besides that, what else changed in your life after meeting AtelTrainer?
Well, so I'm the type of girl, like, I did study a career, so I did open a business. I've been lucky to travel enough countries around the world, which is go out, like, almost for young people, get to be with someone, then get kids, buy a house, all the things, like all this social steps that we have to do, you know. But I was still like losing some meaning or some direction. I don't know if you know what I mean, like or purpose. I was losing purpose, you know, like to me, go to work in the city, even if having a production or whatever, doesn't have any sense anymore, you know. So then when
after you completed every step that society tells you that you need to do in order to lead a successful and fulfilled life, you still didn't feel like that you were there yet, that your life wasn't what you wanted it to be.
That's correct. Yeah. It was something missing. It's like sometimes I feel like this world is not for me, you know. I was missing something, which I found when I started to read about it and what Alain's book says, and especially in the New World, on the last book, which is it can be a bit shocking when you read it, you know. But if you imagine now how you will feel yourself in a world like that, you know, and all of a sudden it's like, that would be amazing. And I started to think, to feel, not to think, to feel. That's different. Like, you can actually have some sort of power, even as an individual, to do something meaningful, you know. Even if it's small things, it doesn't have to be perfect. And yeah, and that has changed. I started to have like my life has started to have more sense.
Mm-hmm. And besides that, you've also been collaborating with AtelTrainer, both for like the interviews, right?
Yeah. So at some point, when I've been through researching more on the website and you go to the reviews to see what other people say, you know, like I'm not the only crazy ass feeling that. No? So you go to the reviews and you start to see like there's lots of people who fuck me a lot actually, like says like they've been healed, you know, and not healing in a sense of purpose in life, heal of like neurological problem of I read a girl in Germany, like which is actually I think she broke her spine.
Yeah.
And so she had a diagnosis of a few months, and then he recovered with Alain in one day she was walking, you know.
Yeah.
And at the beginning it was hard to believe. So I thought if that's true, this true, like it cannot be kept. Someone has to tell to the world, you know, because it's amazing, you know.
Yes.
So and then I offer myself to Alain. I say, Alain, wait, if you want, I'm more than happy to interview these witnesses, you know, like they say they heal with you. And that's what I did. And I've been talking to a few. Some of them they've been brave enough to accept the interview.
Yeah.
And I find that amazing, like something like we should share with the world, you know, like people know there is another way, a part of medicine, not excluding the medicine, a part of the medicine.
Yes.
That is another way to be healed of illnesses, you know, like yeah.
On behalf of the AtelTrainer team and everything, I wanted to thank you for like offering to make those interviews, since we believe they're gonna be a big help to like spread the word, as you said. And also you just mentioned that even though it's complementary to medicine, it doesn't negate it. So I also want to kind of give a little more emphasis to that statement, since just in case some people who don't know, they could be wondering, just let them know that AtelTrainer doesn't want to eradicate traditional medicine or isn't against doctors or anything of the sort. What AtelTrainer wants to do is actually work with traditional medicine, scientific medicine, to kind of supply it where it can't really reach, or kind of help it go together and help people both in the medicine way, and then AtelTrainer wants to kind of give a little push to help them further.
Yeah, of course. I do understand it's hard to believe, but at the same time I say I'm a mom of 3.
Yeah.
And if one day I'm unlucky, like one of my kids, got like a serious illness, you know, of course I will still go to see the doctor and try the conventional, like whatever I have to do as a mom. You do anything,
of course.
But I will also take my phone and give you a ring, guys, and say any other mom or person who listens, like it will be totally worth, like go through it. Always been ready.
Yes. Because
something that Alain has been very strict on, that you have to be ready, and you don't have to have any addiction, you know. He always mentioned that, and give it a try, because it's I mean, in my personal experience, is amazing. So nothing to say what I'm witnessing.
Yeah. Oh, and also I know that you've been participating in the like course, I think they call it.
That's right. After a while, like that I've been offered, like I say, like Alain, I say, like if all this is happening, why the entire world doesn't know yet? So let's spread the word, you know. And one day Alain told me, I can see you really want to help. You are more than prepared. I mean, you have addictions. You've been reading the notes, the books, and you really want to help. So I would like to offer you the course, which is something that never before has been in my mind, like to be an ancestral healer. But I had no doubts and accepted, so which I feel very thankful. And so I started a few weeks ago to do the course.
Yeah.
I use different techniques like the pendulum,
The pendulum.
The pendulum, yes, in English. So the moxa, and but mainly what I have learned on this course, like to connect with your essence or with your real true, and get more confident.
And so, as I understand, you didn't look for this course. You didn't read it on the website and then ask for it. It was something that was offered to you, right?
No, at all. That wasn't in my perspective of career to do a course. No, that's been offered by the center.
Since this course is something that, as I understand, you accepted without really knowing too much about it. Now that you do know about it, what do you think?
I think everyone should have one. I think like everyone. I know. No, it's just like I'm selling. No, not really. Like it's not. I think. I think that's amazing. Like it's been like a big present that life has brought to me, as I said, and I got the tools. You know, like at least to connect to myself, to also to get from this mind down, and then to walk in a different way in life.
So I think with the information that you've given us is going to be enough for now. I hope you enjoyed this time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. The pleasure is mine.
No, it's mine. But okay. Thank you. Have a nice afternoon, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Thanks to Carolina, who willfully wants to help us spread transcendental knowledge and ancestral healing throughout the world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. AtelTrainer Foundation.